Hello drivers! You might hear about people broadcasting out and at the same time listening to frequencies, to waves. However, you might think, what kind of frequencies, what kind of waves, what does this all mean? What this knowledge is giving you? What can you do with it? Why this might be important for you? Can you impact somehow your frequencies, tune it or change it? Check this material to find out more. So, what frequency are you in? Are you on? Recently there is a lot of chatter that we are all kind of an antenna. You create waves using your thoughts combined with emotions you feel during the thinking process. So in other words, whatever you think and feel at the same time, that kind of frequency you are tuning yourself into. Some of the frequencies are considered more optimistic than others. All of them, though, work kind of like agents and attract corresponding things to your life. So, for example, if you are thinking something along these lines, that's horrible, I feel awful, I am in a huge debt, I have no money, I feel sick, I'm tired, I hate my life, I hate my job, I don't like this place I'm in now, I feel jealous that others have things I cannot afford, my car is a piece of crap. What do you think will happen in such a moment? Will this kind of thinking makes you feel good? Will it change something in your life? What do you think? Share please in the comments your thoughts. On the other hand, how about you would think something like that? It is a wonderful day. I'm healthy, I have a car, I have job or business, I have food on my table, I have clothes to wear, I have a place to live in. I am surrounded by people that I care about and they care about me. How this kind of thinking makes you feel? What do you feel just hearing this right now? Isn't this a better experience? So which way do you prefer? Moreover, why you might consider this important? As you see in the above example, the way you start to think about some situations attract to you more of the corresponding feeling. You might notice that even by just hearing these sentences from above now. So again, which way do you prefer to feel? Is it really so good to feel so bad? To have so gloomy thoughts and what comes after gloomy mood? Is that really what you like to think and feel? I hardly believe that this might be the truth, that you honestly want to feel this way. Okay, you may say, but what if my life is really so bad? What if I have no job? If my health is in poor condition? If I'm in debt? Barely making through the day? What if put here anything that you consider as a negative or bad thing you are experiencing now? I understand that seeing that and facing those so-called hard times quite daunting and not really pleasant. I know I was in this place as well for quite a long time, unhappy with nearly everything, getting deeper and deeper in debt and all kind of negativity. However, I can assure you that you can break through. And in a moment, we will get to the point how you can do this. Firstly though, I would like you to ask yourself a question. What are those kinds of thoughts and emotions giving you? I would also like you to think for a second and check this out. If you let one thought, let's say I have no money, what is the next one? And the next one, and the next one. What kind of feelings do they generate in you? Are those feelings make you want to do anything? Do you see that? Do you see where it's that going? From this one thought, you are just going into a mad circle that is lowering your mood. So how can you change your frequency? How can you change your thoughts? I would like you to think about yourself and your thoughts and feelings as a radio station, which with radio workers in it. There are 2 teams on this radio station. Each of them has its own manager. One team, we can call it uplifters, as they share positive thoughts and feelings that sends out a high positive frequency that attracts more positivity into your life. The other team, let's call them gloomers, produce negative thoughts and feelings that bring more of sad, doubtful and pessimistic thoughts into your life. You might wonder now, okay, how this all works? Consider that. Every time you experience something, your first thought might be, that's awful. And the gloomer's manager hears that and shouts to his team, hey people, Rad has just an awful thought and feeling, let's bring more of that to him, so he can feel even worse. Or you can think, it is awesome, I can at least learn something from that. At this moment, the uplifters manager, hearing this, shouts to his team, people, Rad have a happy thought. Let's bring him more of it, so he can feel even better. Which way sounds better? So now, what can you do to change it? How can you impact your thoughts? I'm sure that from what was already stated, you have already come up with at least a few solutions of your own. Please, share them in the comments. I'm curious about all of them, and I believe that by this you can come up with even more ideas. Also, by reading other comments, you can get some inspiration on how can you tune yourself into uplifting thoughts and emotions. As we say, by your thoughts and emotions, you create frequency that attracts more of similar thoughts and emotions to you. Now, from you depends if you like to attract more positive or negative thoughts. You also know that you can change that by simply shifting your way of thinking and starting to search in every experience and situation for something good, or at least something to learn. I would greatly appreciate if you would share in the comments what interesting and positive you found in this material. If you would like to see more of this, check the links below. In any case, if you would like to know more or need some support, I would love to help you with this. Just drop me a message. Blessings upon you, my friend.